Hey guys, this is Derek from ET Figure Unboxing, and in this video, we're going to take a look at the Figma number 276, Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I believe this is the Battle City version. Do let me know in the comments if this is not Battle City because I can't really read. But yeah, if this is Battle City, this is definitely my shit. You know, like, this is so good. I grew up with this arc, and this is definitely the arc I'm most familiar with. I never played a card game, but I did have some cards, I believe. I had, like, the Blue Eyes White Dragon and everything and all that good jazz. But, yeah, the figure looks amazing, and hopefully the line can do well, and they can release more characters. I'm probably gonna get 2 of these just to support the line. I don't know. Like, it depends. Here is the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here is the back of the box. And let's not waste any more time and bust this thing open and see what. So here we have the figure itself still in the packaging, and I forgot to mention earlier, the purple they're using on the box is really nice. It's definitely Yugi's color, and you can actually see me through reflection. I'm just gonna go ahead and wave. I never used the DI stage, but do let me know in the comments if DI stage are any good. Yeah, so as for the figure, he came with a fair amount of accessories. Maybe they could have included another faceplate for shouting. I don't know. But yeah, they seem to be cutting faces for expensive IPs like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Hunter x Hunter. But yeah, let's not waste any more time and look at the figure itself. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and I am speechless. This is officially the best Figma figure I have ever seen. I don't know how they're doing it. Maybe they destroy all their old factories and have like all the new technologies, but this guy is awesome. And I do have a lot of Figmas. I'm just gonna quickly show you guys right here how many Figmas I have. Here's the Figmas I own and some of the other ones over there, but I don't know, he just looks better than every single one of them. Like, hopefully they can start pumping out like figures like this all the time, but he just looks amazing. Like the skull, the paint job, everything, he's just flawless. I can just end my review right here and just tell you guys, you know, go buy it. But I'm not going to do that and just check out the articulation for now. Alright, before we talk about articulation, I want to take a closer look at the figure and just show you guys how great this looks. I can't believe they pull off such a difficult hair. And despite his head being so big, he stands really well. Like, better than a lot of the Figmas I have. And yeah, it's really nice. And I didn't know the back of Yugi's hair is red. Huh, that's pretty cool. And he has like a belt that holds the card, and this whole thing is glued in but in a softer material, so that's pretty cool. And I like all the matte finish and the wrinkles and everything. The details is really nice. And yeah, nice ass though. It's pretty cool. For the articulation, he can move up and down, no problem. For the head, he can turn, no problem. And his shoulder and arm can move up that far. You can keep going, but I really don't want to because I don't want to chip the paint or anything. This thing is on a soft material, so it's really nice. And he has swivel over here, and he has swivel and bicep as well. And he can move up that much for the curl. And he doesn't really have an ab crunch, but you can move from the hip over here, but you probably don't really need it. And his leg can kick up that high. The leg articulation is kind of hindering, but this thing is on a soft material, so you can really force it, but I really don't want to because the leg might pop off. And you gotta be really careful when it comes to Max Factory. The hip is usually very weak. Like some of the ones like Solid Snake, those are really weak. And he can bend his leg that much. So not much articulation, but it's great. This is already really good for Yugi, who doesn't fight. And yeah, let's jump straight into the accessories and see. Alright, so for the accessories, let's just start with the necklace over here. And I forgot the name of the necklace, I apologize for that. And it looks really good. The paint job is nice. The sculpt is great. And yeah, I like the color. And let's just check out what Yugi looks like with it assembled. Alright, so here we have Yugi with the pyramid assembled, and this is really nice. And this is probably the reason why I really want 2 of the Yugi figures. Because this thing will go bad over time, right? Because it's chain, but you know, we'll see. Alright, so for the face expression, this is where it gets kind of interesting. They're featuring these kind of new, just swapping out the eyes. I have never seen Figma done this, but I'm just going to try to play around with it and show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so here I have him using the neutral smiling face and looking to the left. It's left, right? Yeah, looking to the left, and that looks really good. And it's kind of a hassle to assemble it because the hairpiece is really long, and you just have to take this whole yellow part out. But yeah, we'll try to do everything. Just bear with me. Alright, so next up we have the same expression but looking to the right this time, and they look very nice. Alright, so next up we have the serious face staring straight, and that looks really nice as well. I'm probably not going to show you guys the left and right, you guys get the idea. Nah, never mind, I'm just going to show you guys. Alright, so here's the serious face looking to the left. Alright, so finally we have the serious face that is staring to the right, and this is amazing. I love this gimmick, and I think everyone should start doing it. Whether it be SH Figures or Real Attack, eye-turning bullshit, everyone should just do this. So we have the initial face, and then you just take out the eyes, and then you just, you know, pop this in. And then now he's turning his eyeball, and that is cool. Imagine if we had this for SH Figuarts Naruto or for Sasuke or whatever. That would be really, really awesome. They're really revolutionizing the facial expression over here. It's awesome. Alright, so next up we're gonna play with a rack of hands over here, and they look very, very good. And I want to mention that they used to package the stage and the hands together, but now they're separated. I really like that. Like, that is a really good attention to detail, because I almost never touch my Figma stage. And sometimes I have to like just tear one part open just to take the hands out and everything. That looks very ugly. So I like it now they're separated. It's really, really great. So first off, we have the display open hands, and these are just very generic. I don't think this is very useful, but you know, it's very nice that they included it. And yeah, they look very good. So next up, we have a pair of accessory holding hands. And again, these are just like a quality of life accessories. They don't have to give it to us, but they just do. And they can hold any weapons or any accessories from the previous Figma, obviously. Alright, so next up, we have a right hand pointing finger, and that looks really good. But it only comes with the right hand, though. And here's another hand for pointing something, but this is 2 finger instead of 1. Or you can kind of do that or something. I don't know. It's a really, really cool styling pose. Alright, so next up we have the left and right hand to hold the cards, and here are the cards. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. Wait, let me just try to adjust so you can see this closely, and it just looks like that. It is really, really nicely detailed as well. It doesn't have any picture on it, but it's sufficient. And let's check out what it looks like when Yugi's holding. Alright, so here we have Yugi holding the cards, and they look amazing. Like, this is really, really cool. Alright, so I made a mistake earlier. The finger hand I showed you guys, the one that's pointing 2 finger, it's actually another hand for him to hold the cards. And that looks really, really nice. Alright, so next up we have the dual disc, and it's really, really nicely sculpted. I like the color and everything. It's really accurate as well. And we just gotta interchange this, and let's do that. Alright, so here we have Yugi assembled with a dual disc, and this looks freaking awesome. Like, just go ahead and buy this guy already. Like, this is so cool. I really don't know what else to say about this. Alright, so lastly we have the jacket over here, and I really like the design they're doing. So there's just like a peg and just like put it on his back, and here is another hole for you to use the Figma stand. That's really Alright, so here we have Yugi assembled with everything he came with, and he looks awesome. Like, this is so freaking cool. But the jacket does make him a little bit back heavy though, so you gotta be really careful, or maybe just use a Figma stand. Alright, so for the size comparison, let's start with some of the Figmas I have around here. I have the Ghost in the Shell Girl, I have the GGO Kirito, and I have Go and Kirito from Hunter x Hunter. Yugi is kind of taller than I thought, but you know, that's all fine. I think this is the right scale. It looks really, really good. Alright, so next up we have more Figmas. We have Persona 4U, we have Levi from Attack on Titans, SAO, Kirito, and Leonidas. And yeah, that looks pretty cool. Alright, so here we have Yugi next to some of the SH Figuarts Naruto figures. And yeah, I guess he is in scale. Nah, I'm not sure. I don't think he's in scale. Never mind. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. And here we have some SH Figuarts Kamen Rider from my favorite series. There's Ghost, there's Melon Arms, there's Proto Drive, and there's Orange Arms. Pretty cool. Alright, so next up we have Dragon Ball figures. I'm pretty sure most of you collect these, so you have a really good idea what it looks like next to Yugi. We have the Ultimate Gohan, Awakening Goku, Super Saiyan Trunks, and the Future Trunks. The Future Trunks is really, really short though. Alright, so here we have Yugi next to some of the SH Figuarts Avengers figure, and that looks pretty good as well. Alright, so here we have some Star Wars SH Figuarts, and that looks pretty good as well. So next up we have some random figures. We have Bruce Lee, Lupin III, Shu, and Caesar. And the funny thing is, Shu from Tokyo Go is probably the closest in terms of scale. Interesting. Alright, so finally we have Tyria and Arthas from Heroes of the Storm, and these are made by NECA if you're curious. And until I get a Dark Magician figure, I'm just gonna use these as Yugi's summon. They're a very, very good substitute. Well, I guess Digimon could also work, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, this is probably one of the best figure I have ever seen. And I think I've been collecting for what, 5 years? But I can't remember the last time I'm so impressed with a figure. Like, this guy just impressed the shit out of me. Like, the paint job is good, the sculpt is great, and that's all very standard from Max Factory, but the gimmick they're doing with their eyes, oh, it's just really, really good. It's brilliant. And everyone should start doing it, be it SH Figuarts or whatever. And I mentioned earlier, Sasuke from Naruto line will be really, really well suited for the new ice technology they're doing over here. Hopefully they get something from this and they can start doing it. I'm talking about Bandai. And yeah, I gotta make one thing clear as well. I'm not that big of a fan for Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I love the anime, I watch it religiously, but I never played a card game. And I didn't watch like season 4, 5, 6, or whatever. Like, I only watched the Battle City, and I forgot they beat who. I just can't remember, but like, I'm not that big of a fan. So just keep in mind, I'm not that biased. Like, this is just that good of a figure. And yeah, I'm really excited for the new Figmas that are coming out as well, since this one is so good. And yeah, hopefully this one does well and they can eventually release other characters. And I might buy 2 just to support the line. I don't know. Not sure yet. But I think that's it from me. And do let me know in the comments what you think. And don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Eric. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.